in 4. All right. Now.
It just starts going in and we're just like laughing.
Okay.
The moment it starts, yeah. Hey guys, this is going to be a very inefficient use of your time. It's me, Matthew, again.
I'm Savvy.
And we've got our very special guest again for a second time.
Special guest?
Rachel Dashelier!
Yes!
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
Hi! I'm so excited to be on this podcast.
Again, I know.
Always wanted to.
Yeah. And
it's gonna be so much fun. We've been ready to have you.
And if you can see me through the screen, I'm actually blinking 3 times for help. I am in Rachel's basement. So
yes, we're very big traps. I don't know.
We're very big traps.
Right, at least you're not. Oh! My mom's a little angry. It's okay, at least you're not in the back of my car about to be driven into a lake.
Yeah, we actually.
So...
Yeah, we're not in that sticky of a situation yet.
Well, okay. Our first topic on our agenda is we do actually have to issue a very sincere apology to James. Last time I slandered his name by accusing him of having a caffeine addiction because it seemed like every time we go to class he has coffee with him. I am very apologetic and very sorry for saying such hurtful things. And I'm very sorry that James is so sensitive.
Yeah, honestly, if I have to put my bit in, I agreed with Matthew. It did seem like you did have a caramel sweet foam every day. So, in my defense, you probably shouldn't be doing that. But I will just like to say, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were so sensitive.
But both had the same joke.
Yeah, so... You know, if your feelings were hurt, I feel like that's kind of more or less a you issue. But I am sorry that you're going through those issues. But, alright. So,
1 second, I'm gonna do this.
I would also like to address how I feel like last episode was actually more of an episode 0. I feel like this is our first episode, yes.
Yes.
So, yeah. This is the first episode, for real.
And this is like technically the first episode I'm actually on because you couldn't hear me last episode.
Yeah, we're introducing Rachel.
Well, it's so fun to be back with you guys, and this weather is getting all nice now. It's not like frozen. Although earlier today it was like sunny, and then it just started snowing, and then it's sunny again like 20 minutes later. So I don't know what's happening with the world.
Just had to like kind of get the last of it out.
Just, yeah.
So it's like
finish.
Okay. So so yeah, last time we did this podcast, it was kind of cold. Everyone was frozen. Matthew's face was blind.
Yeah, my eyes were drying up as we spoke.
Yeah, and we were dreadfully looking outside as the snow came down. So, but now we're dreadfully looking outside, wondering. Like, is someone gonna leave a window open? Can we get out of here? I know.
When we drove here, we had to put the windows down for a little bit because I made the mistake of bringing my coat, but I didn't. Yeah. So wonderful.
But so this is our first official Reddit Stories episode, and actually, so it was Rachel. Rachel was really wanting to do this. Mm-hmm. She came up to me and was like, "Let's do this," and I was like, I thought she was joking, but it turns out the joke is a reality. So,
No, I'm a huge fan of Reddit stories. Mm-hmm. I listen to them on Spotify, you know.
I am
really
on
great.
Reddit 18 hours of the day.
Me too.
It's my most used app. It's so used, like it's not even on my home screen. It's just like the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, you unlock your phone and it's just Reddit.
It's just Reddit.
Well, you know how
can't
like
even find it
Mr.
on
has that phone that only lets him like text. It's that, but it's only Reddit.
It's
stories.
only Reddit. Yeah.
It's like, you know how you get a Nook from the library and it has like a bunch of books downloaded on it? It's like a Reddit device you get from the library.
Yeah,
it's
Mm-hmm.
only Reddit.
It's just Reddit. Like it is the entire website and nothing else on there.
Right, and so using that sort of contraption, I found 3 episodes of Reddit. I'm sorry, 3 stories. And I actually put a fake title for the first one because I knew everyone who got the document would try to spoil the stories for themselves. So the first,
I almost did.
I haven't even looked at the doc.
So the very first story on there is fake, but the one underneath the one underneath it is the real one. Cool. So the very first title is not real. The BBL one.
The title's not real, or the whole story?
The title's not real, but then the real story's underneath it. So just as a little bit of a leak proof, in case Matthew took a sneaky little, and then tried to send it to all his followers. Now they got fake information. So
right.
You can issue your apology in a different podcast.
A different podcast that I have to create because you guys kicked me out of this one for attempting to spoil. Yeah.
Oh,
and then you can have us on as special guests. Each time, yeah.
But actually, speaking of different podcasts, and on the topic of James, I did get insider trade knowledge from James that he and his baby sister might be starting a rival podcast.
Oh no! How dare you.
So
well. There's only two options. We either gonna collab or we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fight like we're gonna go out into the field and we're gonna beat each other up. And whoever wins is the better podcast. So.
Yeah, so like for the third episode it might not even be a podcast anymore. It's sort of like an MMA show. No, it'll just be like an audio recording of just war. You hear people getting beaten up.
Yeah, I'll just strap a microphone to myself while we're fighting.
You just hear
just battle cries.
Matthew, no!
Alright, well, shall we begin our first Reddit story?
Yeah.
I'm willing to read unless you want to read it because you found it.
Let's dive in.
I guess I'll do the first one and then you can do the second one. Sure. And you can do the third one.
Yeah, I actually don't want to do the third one, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay. Okay, so Matthew will do the
You can
next.
split it.
Matthew
Every word you can trade off.
Okay. Matthew will do the next one then.
Okay.
So, and then I guess I actually don't know how Reddit story podcasts work. So, I was thinking like we would read it, we'd give our opinions, and then be like, if we don't feel satisfied with our opinion as a group, we could be like, so what are the commenters saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I like that.
So, okay, I'm not gonna read the fake one because it's all fake, but I'm gonna read the.
Oh, that's the real title. I see. Okay.
Okay. Am I the? Should we censor that for the?
No.
Should it be jerk? Or should we say, "Am I the jerk"?
But I really like how you took a pause before saying it.
So should we? I wasn't sure. So should we say asshole or jerk?
I'll say asshole.
Okay, asshole's fine. All right. Like asshole's good. Okay.
That's the name of the thing.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for getting a wire? Oh.
Am I a wired woman over Well done.
Okay. Am I the asshole for getting a woman fired over VeggieTales? So this one, what do you guys think from the title?
Well, I think at least me and you are very acquainted with VeggieTales.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
used to be all the time.
Absolutely, in church every Sunday.
Yeah. So,
love VeggieTales.
Honestly, I haven't read these stories. I just pasted them down.
Oh.
Okay.
So you just found the titles? Okay.
No, but this is exciting.
And I made sure,
all of us.
But I did do a skim to make sure it's a real story because the very first draft of this one, the first few stories I found were all fake. Like you could tell just. So if we actually read it out, it would be an embarrassment. So I had to skim them to make sure they're real. But mostly blind. I'm going into this mostly blind. So
okay.
What is your guys'
eye care?
What is your guys' initial convictions about this? Is she an asshole for just VeggieTales like?
For getting a woman fired over VeggieTales.
I think we definitely need more context.
My initial thought was just like, is this woman like a voice actor on the VeggieTales VeggieTales production, or is it like they got into an argument over like the whole religiosity?
That's what I was
thinking. That's what I initially thought. Like it's in the workplace, and they got a little heated.
Okay, so with that out of the way, let's begin. I need to get this closer so I'm not like. Yeah. My wife and I, unfortunately, have our son in daycare.
Unfortunately?
Yeah. It's unavoidable. A few months ago, I picked him up, and when I asked him about his day, he told me about a show they watched with cartoon vegetables.
So initially, if you don't mind me stepping in,
step all you want.
What I'm thinking is VeggieTales is prominently like a religious thing, and if they're showing it to him in daycare, and then like they themselves are not religious, then it's like
Yeah.
You know.
Separation of church and state.
Yeah.
Depends, of course, like what does the daycare brand itself as? If it's
Right.
like a very clearly like
a Christian
like,
daycare.
just ignore that and then
Yeah, it's like, I know this is a Christian daycare, but you're gonna be preaching to my child.
How dare you?
Okay. So that might be it, and this person might be an asshole for that. But let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next bullet point. I don't know why when I pasted it, it turned into bullet points, but let's see.
I'm skimming the next line what you're about to say. I'm very confused. Go ahead.
When I dropped them off the next day, I asked the teacher if they watched VeggieTales. And she said they didn't show the kids anything inappropriate. I asked, but did they watch VeggieTales? So, okay, they asked, did you watch VeggieTales? And then the person's like, we didn't show them anything inappropriate. It's like, what? Okay, answer me.
Okay.
She refused to give me a straight answer. I said I didn't want him to watch VeggieTales. She said he wasn't going to be allowed to watch anything inappropriate.
So I'm thinking it's
Okay,
like,
so it's
like this isn't like she's not probably legally meant to show like anything with any sort of religious like ideology behind it, but she did anyway. And then she's saying, well, it's not anything appropriate, and she like can't say that she showed them this.
And she's kind of trying to skirt around it, and the person's trying to get a straight answer out of them.
Yeah. Right.
Pretty sus. Let's see. That day when I got home, I asked, did you watch VeggieTales? He did. I emailed the administration. They assured me, no VeggieTales. It is not an approved media to show the kids. It is never and will never be shown. The next week, I asked, did you watch VeggieTales? Yup. I reached out again, and I'm told maybe my son is confused. Right.
Yeah, so there is that possibility that the son, they haven't, like, watched VeggieTales at home, so they could, you know, be watching a movie that has veggies in it, and he's like, oh yeah, VeggieTales, that's probably what we watched.
Yeah, except the intro VeggieTales is them just repeating VeggieTales.
That's true.
I mean...
True.
I mean, that could be it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wait a week and ask my boss if I can leave early. I walk past the receptionist. She told me to stop, but I didn't. Into the main room. They probably have their own podcast.
Nobody's here, right?
I don't think so.
Right, so. Okay.
Hey! That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Watch out, Matty Hoppers.
Hey, Daisy, come on! Let's go! Daisy, come on!
Where's the last one? Yeah? You guys come out.
Daisy.
You guys.
Bye.
You sort it out, Rachel. She's gone. We saved ourselves.
Okay. Let's jump out the window. Okay. We break our legs and die.
Okay.
I
thought you were just about to continue reading. I was like,
no, I can't read right now. But we're currently on. So I wait a week. We're gonna cut this part out of the podcast.
The essence of compassion. Resolved to be tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant with the weak and wrong.
Oh, is that
Because
what a fox looks
sometime
like?
in your life you will have been all of these.
Is that what a baby fox looks like?
That looks like a possum.
Oh.
No, that's a fox.
No, the thing on the left is a fox.
I think it is.
That's just what a baby fox probably
I
looks
think
like.
it is a baby fox.
Oh, maybe.
Well, anyway,
We'll see if the dogs stay calm.
Okay. So I wait a week, ask my boss if I can leave early, walk past the receptionist, she told me to stop, but I didn't, into the main room, and boom! There it is. VeggieTales. I took a picture. I was given a warning for barging in. Fair. But the administration promised the VeggieTales thing would be solved. The teacher had to take all the tapes home, and she would not be able to bring the tapes in ever again. Next week. Next week. Did you watch VeggieTales? No, Dad. Great. Following week. Did you watch VeggieTales? Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I email again. At this point, I started getting other people involved. The Anti-VeggieTales Coalition. Even some of the Christian parents were annoyed. One woman watches it at home with her daughter and said she didn't want it watched at daycare because if her daughter has questions she wants to be asked, not the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Join the coalition, you know? The resolution. I thought we were snowballing quickly. The resolution was that the teacher got fired. Now there's a backlash against me. People feel bad. They feel guilty. It's all my fault. I pressured them into making it a big deal. They're just animated vegetables. Even my wife said I pulled a me and went on a warpath. Rude wife. Am I the asshole? Or should she have just left her animated vegetables at home?
Okay.
The animated vegetables, just like a conga line of just vegetables that just come to life.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of hard. I don't think she is the asshole, but also I think she made it into a little bigger of a deal than it needed to be. Like, she could have talked to the manager or talked to the person showing the VeggieTales and be like, hey, I really don't want my kid watching this. Please stop. You know, or I'm going to do something further.
So I first of all, I'm pretty sure this is a guy.
Yeah.
But I do love, I do love that this is a lesbian couple in your eyes.
Yeah.
But also, I actually kind of agree with Rachel, but at the same time, it's like, I don't see how it could have not been a big deal.
Okay.
Because like
got
they
tried warnings and this company lied to his parents.
Yeah, like
that's true, but I don't think the company lied. I think it was just the one person.
Or
right?
maybe the management didn't really know, or just turned away and just didn't really.
Yeah, what I was thinking is that
But if you brought it away and we accepted that, and that's fine. Don't bring it back.
Right.
Right.
And so
you know that it's already going to be a big problem.
The first red flag for me is that the one person was not giving a straight direct answer to a very direct question.
Yeah.
It wasn't
watch VeggieTales?
It wasn't like, are you happening to watch some sort of Christian show? It wasn't something like that. But this person was very direct. Is it VeggieTales? Yeah. And they were just like, it's not anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's basically yes, we are. You're soft answering.
Yeah. And also VeggieTales isn't a bad show. I understand why people don't want to watch it if they don't really want their child
right
with all those religious things. And I like that those Christian parents who are like, if my daughter has questions, she wants to ask her parents, not the teacher. And I understand that. It's not a bad show, but why are you already so defensive about that?
Right. And
what's the issue? Why are you avoiding? How desperate are you to show these kids VeggieTales?
Right.
It's just a show.
Which would I think that would creep me out.
Because to me that means that's the good evidence towards indoctrination. You were I am going to show these kids this religious show at all costs.
Right.
To the point where I'm going to lie and say this is not appropriate. I'm going to comply for a week and take these videos home and then bring them back. And then, so that I can sneak attack on them. They're going to get more of these VeggieTales. More of these animated vegetables.
So
that's not your job, and it just feels like you're just trying to do something.
And that's what I'm saying. That kind of bringing it back around to my point. I don't see how it could have not been a big deal because of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a parent and people who are supposed to help you resolve issues are not resolving them, lying to you and trying to be sneaky about it, I feel like the only thing you can do is okay, I'm going to go to upper management. Upper management didn't help because they're they kind of sided with the company and were your child is just confused. So now it's I kind of just have to go in and verify for myself.
Yeah,
so then
he went as far as he could go, politely as he could go. And it didn't work out, and he knows that there is still an issue.
So then that caused the barging in, and then you got the actual proof, and now, of course, management's listening to you. But then that didn't even resolve the issue. Mm-hmm. So you kind of had to form a coalition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I understand why people are resistant to it, but those people did back him also. And again, this teacher, yes, she got fired, but after extensive warnings about, maybe not warnings from her company, but she knows that this person is not liking what she's doing.
Right.
And that she should know that is there's going to be some problems with that if she continues. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like she wasn't suddenly how did I just suddenly get fired? I had no idea that this was an issue.
Right. Clearly she was taking her risks doing that.
Yeah.
And I think so. I honestly, I gotta go on an limb, and I'm saying I don't think he's an asshole just because.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because I just feel like he had no choice, and even if he did kind of blow it out of proportion, I honestly feel like it needed it in this case, and I actually think that everyone else is an asshole because they all.
I don't think anyone else is an asshole.
No.
Well, I
maybe the person showing videos could be.
I understand the backlash towards it mildly. I understand people feeling bad about this.
Yeah, I understand them feeling bad, but them all switching up on him and being like,
yeah, I don't think.
I know we joined your coalition, but actually we feel bad about doing it, and you should too. It's like, okay, why are we? But and then also, I don't love that the wife was like, so you're doing this again? But to forming a coalition. it's like
first of all, what has this guy done before?
I know. It's like did you start a workers' union? Like, I am confused. Is this the real Jack Kelly?
Yeah.
This is what happens after Newsies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he gets up, he has a nice family, like his wife is Catherine right here in
this
situation. And he has children, and he sends his children to daycare. Because he can't, yeah.
And then somehow he's alive when VeggieTales is around, so he's like 200 years old.
Yeah. He took some magic drinks.
So yeah, and then she's like, oh, here you go again. You started Newsies, and now you're going to start the coalition against VeggieTales. But, so...
that's always the next step up. You revolt against the entirety of New York, the publishing company, and then you revolt against VeggieTales.
Yeah. And then overthrow the VeggieTales.
VeggieTales, make a deal with VeggieTales so that you have, staple payment. It was actually working for VeggieTales this whole time, secretly.
So, after doing some digging, I found the post again, and I am going to see what other people are saying, see if we are in the majority or in the minority, which, I mean, you are.
What?
Wow.
Because you know.
Okay.
LGBTQ+. Anyway. Hello. This post made it to r/all. Oh, no, that's the automated message. We're not gonna... So this is the first comment, and it has 7 finger emoji rewards. And, oh my goodness, 10,000 upvotes. Okay. Not the asshole. They said your child wasn't watching VeggieTales, but the teacher showed it numerous times after you were told it wasn't being shown. If they would lie about that, what else are they lying about?
Yeah. Agree.
That's true.
Dig deep. Accuse them again for murder.
I know. They should be.
You're murdering my children. Stop.
But every day my child comes home and he's murdered again.
Okay. And then honestly, I feel like all these are just going to be the same sentiment. The fact that your teacher repeatedly lied to your face about what they're showing your kids is enough reason to get fired. Don't lie to parents, not the asshole.
I agree. Well,
so I feel like I'm going to see if I can find a dissenting opinion. Let's see.
While Savvy's doing that, we'd like to thank the sponsors we don't have.
Yeah.
Me.
Actually, we do have a sponsor. There's this VPN. Do you want to be safe from cyber criminals? Well, you should use our code, Insufferable Hour of Matthew and Rachel and Savvy.
If this makes it in, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, and the VPN is called North Atlantic VPN.
You're gonna do NordVPN right?
.com. Okay, anyways, on with the rest of the video. Oh, so the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's a video, it's just one image.
Yeah.
Across the entire video. Okay, am I doing this next one?
Yep, it's called Ada for Having Doubts About Her.
Well, I was about to read it.
Oh, okay.
Am I the asshole for having doubts about my relationship after my boyfriend failed out of college?
Well,
I feel like...
I think maybe... No, maybe not. You're not the asshole because, bro, if, I don't know, you want a boyfriend, you want a man that's going to be able to fend for himself, that's going to be able to, you can become a dink, and he failed out of college and he's working at McDonald's and that's just, not the life you want.
Yeah. If the clarifying term here is having doubts. you're having doubts about your relationship, I think that seems
if you're gonna break up over this,
maybe that's a severe issue I don't know.
Maybe you should communicate.
It's a
Maybe
bigger
have
question.
a conversation together.
But I feel like it is definitely reasonable to have doubts in this situation.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because
Or like maybe he did something to make him fail out of college, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know my man could like, I don't know, kill somebody, and then.
Oh yeah.
And that's of course coming from our perspective, where all three of us plan to graduate college. So I don't really know what the perspective of this person is.
Right. Yeah. So like,
We'll
honestly, my thoughts on this, my initial thoughts, like, if they're both in college and your boyfriend's failing out of college, now you're at different life stages.
And you're like top of your class.
Yeah.
Right,
so
right.
like,
maybe
and
he
then,
just feels that's very different of who you are.
And then also, but my initial thoughts is, you are the asshole because.
Sorry.
My initial thoughts is, you are the asshole. Sorry, you're not the asshole because if he's failing out of college, what else is he failing at?
Ooh,
I know,
like
if he told you that he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing great, passing all my classes, and then, out of nowhere, we'll see.
Well, we will see.
Let's continue, you read on.
I, a 21-year-old female, have been with my boyfriend, a 21-year-old male, for 2 to 3 years. Met freshman year. Okay, this is when I skimmed earlier. I thought it was like freshman year of high school, and I was very confused. Freshman year of college. Started dating sophomore year, and I'm a senior now, and will be graduating in May. I'm studying nutrition with plans of pursuing physician assistant master's program.
That's pretty.
And he was studying computer engineering. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Computer engineering would be such a hard degree. He had shared with me last April that he was getting held back a semester, meaning he wouldn't graduate until December 2026, which is fine.
Right.
But then, he just recently shared with me that he isn't able to enroll this semester because he failed out. Basically, he was placed on academic probation for 1 semester for not having above a 2.0 GPA. And then placed on academic dismissal, which means he can't take any courses for a semester, for not getting his grades up. He expressed to me that he felt relieved, but I think it's crazy that he basically wasted 2 years and takes his GPA as a way out. Like he believed he had to fail out to change paths.
Okay, what?
There's a lot of things that happen there, and a lot of terms that I'm
not
familiar with.
So he was going into computer engineering.
Right.
Which is a lot of studying, a lot of stuff he needs to know, and he wasn't doing good. And so he had to add a semester, but he couldn't because his grades weren't good enough. Mm-hmm. And so he just dropped it altogether.
Because he failed. So he had to push his graduation back, or add another semester. But then to do that, but he couldn't do that because he was placed on academic probation for 1 semester for not having a GPA.
Right.
For not getting his grades up.
And then placed on dismissal. Because he wasn't showing any improvements on.
Does that mean?
So he didn't want.
So that means they would not allow him to take any.
Oh, so he started that extra thing and then just gave up at that point.
And so then they dismissed him. They're like, okay, you don't do it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy because he dedicated 2 years of his life spending money to go to college.
Yeah.
And then to just not care.
And then he just tanked it completely.
I mean, I don't know anything about a computer engineering degree, but I would assume that with most degrees, within hopefully just like a couple months, you would understand whether or not that's something that you want to pursue, depending on your interests or the difficulty of it.
With him, he's over halfway there to getting his degree.
And so I feel like.
So if he's made it this far, I would just.
And even if your life goals are changing that hard, I feel like maybe you should pivot and maybe change your classes around instead of just like, okay, I'm gonna just drop college altogether and restart. Like that would be.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Because he wasted 2 years. Is this okay?
She's
a bachelor's degree?
Senior though, so is he?
And he's the same age, so he's also a senior.
So he's gotta be.
So he's done most of it.
Unless he's a junior.
Well, they're the.
And he's just old and she's young for a class.
Yeah, it could be.
Right. I mean, 21 is. I mean, if you're graduating at 21, that's pretty young.
Yeah, I mean, she said met freshman year. I don't know if they were both freshmen.
Right.
Yeah,
so I don't
know. I mean, honestly, he still did 2 years, so that's like.
I mean, or he could have.
So I don't know if because I'm trying to figure out how far into this he was.
It said, well, I mean, it says, I think it's crazy that he basically wasted 2 years and tanked his GPA as a way out.
I'm wondering if that means he did 2 years fine and then just tanked the other 2.
That could be it too, or it could mean that I don't know.
Or maybe he's just
I don't know. As a way out, I feel like is saying he didn't want to go to college, but he felt like he needed a reason to drop out,
Yeah.
and so he just decided to give up.
Yeah, the reason is that I'm on academic dismissal, so I can't do it anyway, so I'm gonna drop out. But it's like,
Yeah.
even though that,
But you got yourself. In
yeah,
Right,
which
let's
is,
keep reading
yeah,
though.
very
yeah, probably.
We are still young and a lot of us are still trying to figure ourselves out. He's told me he has no idea what he wants to do. Then he says he just wants to work for his dad. Like he doesn't have a passion on his own. Any passion on his own. I'm doubting if he's right for me, considering we are in 2 different worlds now.
Right.
I'm managing school, work, extracurriculars, PA shadowing, resume work, etc. But when he was in school, all he had to focus on was school. He didn't have a job while taking classes, but also never attended his classes, and said he could just watch them online. Yeah, I don't like
Okay,
that.
so
Me, you all know me and my attitude towards school and like how I treat school, for better or for worse, as very much how it is intended. And
Yeah.
so just reading that stuff of just like sort of like ignoring all the basic principles of like how education works really just bugs me.
Right.
Yeah.
well, I definitely don't think she's the asshole for like doubting her. You met when you
Yes,
were a
your
freshman.
question is having doubts. That is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would
Also,
have
yeah,
more than
she
doubt.
wants
considering what you're doing.
She's very like into school, you know,
Yeah.
career forward, wants
Yeah,
to look at her
very.
future, and he's future, and he's just like, I don't care, you know, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'd be a good fit for
I'm
each
doubting if he's right for me.
And it was like
yes.
I was.
Yeah.
It was,
I don't know. All we've explained so far is the academic perspectives of both of them. I don't know what they're together,
Right.
personality-wise.
And honestly, I feel like I was kind of spot on with my earlier conviction, my before story opinion, where I was like, if he's dropping out of college and you're still in college, you guys are in different worlds now.
You are,
Yeah,
And like she said,
absolutely.
PA shadowing,
so you're
all
gonna
that
do
other
long
stuff.
distance now, like it's gonna.
Yeah, like you're not together.
And now he just wants to work for his dad. So now I feel like
Yeah.
you're this very driven and determined person, and now you're this person who's like content.
Very
with, like,
driven,
Yeah.
sees herself in like some great things in life, and this person is losing the idea of like what a future is.
He's like stopped reaching.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
is. He's just
Mhm.
he's let his hand down.
Yep.
He said he didn't like his major, but I think it's a red flag that he didn't drop 2 semesters ago or change it or something. I completely agree.
Absolutely.
Like failing and placed on academic dismissal is not the only way out.
Absolutely.
You can switch. You have advisors. You have
That's
big
what I
schools.
said.
That's what it's meant to do to you.
That's what I said. Like he could have pivoted.
Yeah, there's so much you can do.
It's crazy to me that like you're spending like $30,000 a year. Like,
Right.
Okay, so you wasted $60,000 on something you didn't even want to do in the first place.
Right. that's crazy.
Something's a little sus here.
Yeah.
He's paying, like you said, he's paying for his own
Okay.
college too because he lost his scholarships due to his low grades. So he took out loans he took out loans to tank a semester, $15K double exclamation point.
$15K a semester, 2 semesters a year is $30K.
Yeah.
Spot
And he-
on.
And he took out loans,
He
so
took
now
out
he's in
loans.
debts for this.
Yeah, the logic doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
agree. During school, he played a lot of video games. No shocker. And I don't know if that's a way. I don't know if that's a way of de-stress. Oh, I don't know if that's a way of de-stressing. But we would be hanging out, and then he'd be like, "No, I have to play video games."
Okay. So
Hmm.
I'm getting that it's an addiction now.
Ah.
Because now you're avoiding
Yeah, just
things.
like
you're,
the
coffee.
coffee.
yeah, it's all yeah. But no, an addiction in the sense of like people say like you can't be addicted to video games, but the way to tell that if you are is if you rather do it over things that you actually want to do, like
Yeah.
hanging out with your girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're someone who's supposed to.
Right. It's like I would hang out with
Want
you,
to.
but I have to play video games.
I have to play video games. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I want to play video games. Not a reasonable answer, but better than I have to.
Yeah.
And now he's only working and is playing video games instead of calling me or texting. We're long distance now.
Right.
like we assumed.
Okay.
Okay. I was hoping that without school he could actually focus on finding what he wants to do. Volunteering, shadowing, putting himself out there. But instead he's just working, coming home, and gaming. I don't see him figuring it out soon, and I don't know what more I can say without overstepping.
Absolutely. So you need to dump this man.
Yeah, and
Like,
I feel
there's
like,
no question about it.
and I feel like you wouldn't be. I mean, if she feels like
This isn't a relationship.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And if you feel like, oh, you're 21, you have so much life ahead of you.
Right.
Like.
Yeah.
And if you
literally.
feel like,
better girl, I believe in
and
you.
if you feel like you're overstepping for asking him, please have some sort of aspiration in life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
if you're having to ask him
Yeah.
to call you or text you or hang out with you,
instead of playing video games.
that's not okay.
No. Yeah, she needs to dump him.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, I understand not knowing what you want to do and having it all figured out because I don't sometimes. But I know at least an area I'm interested in, and I try to put myself out there by researching careers and volunteering, etc. He's just working in a factory mill, so I don't know how relevant that is for the future. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not anymore in the situation of not knowing what you want to do. It's you completely don't care. Like, you are
right.
You like what you want to do in the future. Like, he is not looking at the future.
Right.
He is just like, I'm stuck with
play
this,
video games.
and I'm going to accept a lie that this is where I'm stuck with for the rest of my life, even though it's not. But
right, because I feel like that just shows to me that you've given up.
you have given up
Mhm.
on life, not just on school and your girlfriend. Clearly.
So honestly, the original question was, am I the asshole for having doubts about my relationship after my BF failed out of college? I feel like
No.
yeah, doubts.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I feel like
you
I
would
would.
have way more than doubts.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I feel
okay.
I feel like the question should have been, am I the asshole for wanting to break up with my boyfriend right
Yeah.
now? But it's like, so no, absolutely not. And I feel like she should dump him.
Absolutely. The crazy thing is, like, she's not even saying that she wants to break up with him. Not really.
Yeah.
She's still too nice.
She's way too nice.
I know, he's prioritizing video games over you as a person.
Yeah. I have to play video
And
games.
it's like, so it's like, I would have more, I mean, I'm not going to say self-respect because now it feels like I'm pushing down on her. I feel like she is a respectable person. She has a place, she's going places, but I feel like maybe she needs to just realize, like, you want someone who treats you like how he treats his video games, puts you above everyone else.
Or want someone who can see the future.
Yes! Not like
Yeah.
not like a fortune teller. You can only date fortune tellers.
Who has visions for the future? Who has things he wants?
Vision. I'm seeing the future.
Yeah. I was trying to think of another way to say has aspirations, but that. Hello, dogs. I thought they were gonna like barge through the door, and I was terrified.
We're trying.
They're there. They've been listening to us this whole time. They're taking notes. They are about to start their own podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have I'm gonna see if I can pull up the thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's no way that they're saying the asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so clear.
This post actually ended up getting no traction. So
makes sense because they probably read it and were like, yeah, nah.
But there is 4 comments, so we're gonna see if we agree with the 4 commenters. Don't even waste any more time. Leave. He's a man-child and doesn't sound like he takes his life seriously at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like Matthew said, he put his arm down. He's like, I'm just gonna work for my dad, and
you shouldn't do this until you're like 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not 21.
Yeah, right, because that's so sad though that someone's 21 and instead of being like everything's in front of me,
21.
they're just like throw it all away.
You're like only a quarter of the way through your life.
Yeah.
And you're already seeing like there is nothing else for me to do.
Xavier, are you 19 or 18?
19.
Yeah, this is 3 years.
Yeah, I'm not.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, literally. And also, guys, I know I'm gonna not be a teenager soon.
Well, not for like 10 months.
I know, but it's 10 months is too soon to me, bro. Yeah. I remember when I was 16 and I was like, oh, I'm 16. It's like, okay, but you don't know how good you had
we're
it.
We're going to be adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
So,
okay.
Anyway. Let's see what the next comment is. This comment is by Trixie Belden. I think you are right to question the future of your relationship. He shows no passion, initiative, resilience, or drive, and those are things that are fundamental to you in a relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not just now. Mm-hmm. It's not just now. What future will you have when you are the only one contributing, having hard times? He is stuck working for his dad, want to make plans for travel or have children. You are 21 and in a position to do amazing things, and he's holding you back. Yeah. It's okay if he doesn't want more in his life, but you do.
Absolutely. 100% agree.
And it's like, what future will you have? That's what I'm saying. If she goes forward with this relationship and eventually starts to live with him, what are you gonna do when you have all this stuff going on and now he's... Yeah. I honestly, I have so much anxiety thinking about that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, like the moment, the moment he started like having have to push back that semester or whatever, I would probably be on his ass about that and be like, okay, well, this is not really like.
And she's like, and that's the thing I was gonna say. She has a lot more patience than I do because I feel like
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to overstep by asking about all this. I was like, girl, I would have been like, get it together. Come on. Chop, chop.
I would definitely be worried just like right away when that stuff started going wrong because that just shows signs of apathy in just basic life. I'm sure education isn't really like basic life necessarily, but like.
But also, interestingly, the next comment is just more of the same, but then this last comment is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's a different perspective, I guess. It still says not the asshole, but it says your concern about his future is genuine, and there is nothing wrong with it. Failing the semester even after trying would have been different than failing without even trying, and I get that. From his behavior, it looks like he thought he had a lot of burdens due to his education, and he just wanted to free himself and try to find a loophole to not work hard. As you are his girlfriend, I think you should talk to him about it. Like, meet him face to face and politely talk without judging him. Ask him, what does he want to do in the future besides his dad's business? Talk to him about his current situation and how it may not work in the future. I think he just needs someone responsible like you to guide him.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, that is very true. And that's what he did. He just wanted to find a way out. And whether that's respectable or not, that's a reasonable thing. Like, I understand that mindset.
And she would have to decide if she wants to be that one.
And I suppose, she never really did confront him about this. She's just been kind of going along with it.
Right.
And just kind of observing from behind. But, again, like, a relationship, by definition, you are, like, trying to expand, like, how your life works to this other person. And if this other person is not, like, doing, like, not being the sort of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but he's not meshing with you. Like, he's just...
Right.
This is not, like, your work ethics, your mindsets on just how life works are just so drastically different that I don't know how you could even, like, be, like, close friends at this point. But,
Yeah.
I mean...
But that could also just be...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's still not her job to waste her life anymore going and trying to help this guy. I mean, it would be noble for her to try to, like, see what's actually going on, because, like, it could be a depression thing.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
Like, but, like, I feel like at this stage in your life, like, you gotta really weigh it, right? You're 21, you got your whole world.
And you're so busy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I saw this next one.
The title of
you
the
read
next
me.
one.
I guess I'll read it.
I mean, I can read it if you want.
I'll read the title, and then I want you to do the rest.
Okay.
Because I feel like your voice is... You can keep it together a lot better than I can. Okay. Am I the asshole for saying it's a little weird to be concerned about how big your hypothetical daughter's butt is going to be?
So I'm... Again, I probably skimmed the first paragraph a couple days ago, but just from this, is this person's partner...
Pregnant.
Either pregnant or they're planning on having children, and now they're talking about... okay.
When I read this title, my first... And by the way, the only reason this one came up is because when I was searching for Reddit stories, I searched BBL, and this one came up. So,
interesting.
So,
So my question is, are they concerned about being too small or too big?
Maybe they're like,
Because what if it's so big that it can't...
Or maybe they're gonna be like...
Get out,
grandchildren, like, in 2 years.
No! My first thoughts were a lot darker than your guys'. I was thinking, like, the mom was like, well, she has to have a normal-sized butt, because otherwise, like, what if someone's trying to creep on our daughter and I don't want that?
That's
I guess that
in
is
this
also
day and age.
So I'm thinking of, like, what if the mom maybe had a bad experience with that or something?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's find out, shall we?
I'm excited.
Me too.
The context here is, I, a 25 female, was having what I thought was a tongue-in-cheek conversation about plastic surgery being a lie with this guy, 25 male, but it quickly turned into an acutely tense discussion, and he became really defensive when I asked why does he care if his daughter has a flat ass or not. So you're not even... Maybe you are married, but this person you're talking to is not your husband?
Okay. So...
But you're...
And you talk about plastic surgery.
They're wondering, I'm assuming...
Why? So so this man is like, I'm extremely, maybe not extremely worried, but like considering, or a little bit worried about if his daughter is going to have a flat ass or not.
Yeah, but so she was starting it out with like joking, like, what if our daughter has a huge butt or a flat butt, like plastic surgery?
This isn't her husband. I don't think.
So it's just this guy. Well, this guy.
With this guy, 25 male. That is
okay.
They just met on the street.
She's talking to this guy. She's talking to this guy, and she's like, "Oh, this plastic surgery is such a lie. What if your daughter had such a huge butt?" And then he's just like, "I don't want my daughter to have a flat ass." Yeah. And then he's dead serious.
Yeah.
So
he wants his daughter to get plastic surgery.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe his argument, based off of how defensive he got, is if she has a flat ass, we're gonna fix that. Plastic surgery is not a lie.
I hate that so much. I'm not even sure exactly how it spiraled into what it did, but basically he was saying he would hate to have a kid with someone who had a BBL that he. He have a kid with someone, and the person he has a kid with is someone who had a BBL that he didn't know about. Okay. So he was thinking that his partner has a large ass, but actually it's just plastic surgery, and then end up finding out that his daughter has a flat ass later on. Oh no, que horrible. I asked why, and he said because they'll have more success with finding a partner if they have a fatter ass. I want to kick you!
Wait. I tried to go.
It's not just because of my principles of no relationship is more than looks, but also it's just just being gay. I just want to be I don't care about your perspective of me.
Okay, so I'm trying to flip my review the mental gymnastics here. So he's saying. He's like, if someone had a BBL I didn't know about, so he thought they had a natural big ass, and so he's like, oh, this is good. My daughter's set; she's gonna have a fat ass.
Now this is a theoretical situation too. We don't know if this person actually has had a relationship with.
Right, but this is all hypothetical. Right, so he's like, so what if a person I thought had a fat ass, now they actually have a flat ass, and it's so now my kid is gonna have a flat ass, and now my kid is not gonna find a partner, so I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be a grandfather. Yeah. So if he's thinking this far ahead, at least a good thing is
first of all, great aspirations. I'm glad you're looking to the future.
Aspirations.
I'm glad you're looking to the future, unlike this other man that we just talked about in the last story.
Yeah.
But
I feel like he's seen too
far. Why is everything about women just about their ass?
I know, and it's also he's seeing so far into the future, and at the same time being so paranoid that his woman's ass is fake, and therefore the kid's ass is going to be her real ass, which is flat, which means that the daughter's not going to get a partner, which means he's not going to be
conspiracy.
He's like, wait, when I met you and we went on a third date and you canceled, you said you had an appointment. Were you getting a BBL? She's like, the girl was like,
was it fake? Oh,
she's like, my daughter's confused. It's not what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like. Yes, it's fake.
It's just water balloons in my pants.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
I said, why do you think having a fat ass is the only way to have success in finding love? Isn't it more important to teach them to be good people instead of worrying so much about how they look? He started saying how looks are just the first step, though. I hate that I don't completely disagree with you, but looks are the first step, though, and he wants his child to have a lot of success. Oh my goodness. I just said it's a little weird to be concerned about their ass size, though, because it's not even like that alone is going to attract a good partner.
Right.
Not everyone likes ass like that, either. Plus, you don't want someone to be attracted to you just for looks. Yes, completely. Which, by the way, having a fat ass will attract a lot of negative attention from gross men. Speaking from experience here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess looks are the first step, though. Sure, maybe that's how you spot someone from far away. But that, especially in the day, modern now,
right.
With all these dating apps, it's not a lot of what you look through is what they explain first about their personality. But it's not like you're out in the wild and being like, you!
yeah, I know. And so I kind of get what he means, but I feel like he's kind of warping it in a weird way, because it's you want to look nice and you want to have a good presentation for yourself, I guess, because if you care about that, it would be your first impressions maybe. But I would say that's more of I feel like that idea is so disconnected from having a fat ass. It's do you think someone's gonna be you're always walking up to people hi guys,
you're always in profile.
Yeah, you're always profile. Or you're always your first party trick is that one where you set the glass on your butt and then you try to do the thing.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, but it's so I don't know. I feel I don't know.
it's just like, it's a little bit, okay, yes, it's a little bit concerned about their ass size, though. It's nothing like that alone is going to drive a good partner. Yeah,
right.
Like, to me, the primary thing is face, to me. Like,
yeah.
If you have a nice face, ass is probably like the third thing.
Third thing. Face, something else, ass.
Face, yes. Face, height, ass. No, I
Face,
just made that up. I don't know, but I mean, like,
yeah.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be. Do you like? Yes. Why is like the opposite side of your body is the thing that you're most worried about?
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
the thing that you present yourself, your face, and then. Who are you as a person?
Right.
Like, are you a nice person to be around? Are you
I feel
more
like-
than just like a person I can have sex with?
I mean, when I meet friends, for example, I'm thinking personality is obviously the only thing I care about. Why do I care if my friends like you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yes.
like, so I don't know if for a relationship, I feel like that's what also I would go for is personality, and then maybe some looks would come into play there. But it's like, ass is so far removed from like a first meeting basis. It's like you're not gonna go up to someone who has a fat ass and say you have a fat ass. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, that's not.
And
how
like
you
she said,
proceed.
the only people who would do that are gross men.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly. And you're not gonna have, like, none of that's gonna be successful. And the thing, she said, and he wants his child to have a lot of success. Is that just in relationships or in general? Like it's
yeah, success.
like you're gonna get like a super high paying job
As a model, like a butt model.
Sure.
Like,
Who's even like that's such a small like thing. Yeah. This is very strange, but also very funny.
Okay.
The first word on the second line, very interesting. Okay. He started getting really mad and insinuating I'm implying he's a pedophile or into incest. Did she even accuse you of that? Granted, he got defensive. Okay, he got defensive about that because I've questioned some of his past actions that were very, very shady, and he even thinks they were inappropriate, but still defends it? Question mark. Okay, so maybe this is a person she's been talking to multiple times. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I said I never said any of that, and was literally just asking why at first to understand his point of view. And then when he explained, I said, that's kind of weird. Yes, it is kind of weird.
Kind of.
Got really mad and implying he's a pedophile or into incest. When those things were never brought up, and he just was already very defensive about that. I'm not going to accuse anything, but like, you know. Just that those are what you think this person's accusing you for is just concerning.
I think this is just a horrible man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because
I hope he doesn't want to.
I don't know what past conversations they had. Maybe it will be on this girl's girl's profile. Maybe she'll talk about it. But like, even without that context, like, if someone's like, if you're having this type of discussion, which is already a weird discussion for you to get defensive about, let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking about hypothetical daughters, I feel like a hypothetical daughter is already a conversation where it's off the wall. We should be laughing.
Right.
For you to get this heated about it,
Mm-hmm.
and then being like, I hope you're not accusing me of incest or pedophilia. It's like, are you projecting right now? Like,
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on? Do I need to know
100%.
about something? Does the police need
Hopefully
to...
this is all gonna stay hypothetical because there's no way he's ever gonna find love.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I hope he doesn't, and I hope the police maybe take his computer away and search it. So...
Final paragraph. We dropped the conversation because he was getting really mad, but it's unresolved and it left me feeling extremely baffled afterwards. I would agree. Am I in the wrong here to think the intention behind that statement is just unsettling? Or do parents actually think about how hot their child will be and want them to be very sexually appealing? I don't know about other parents, but I'm a mother and I don't think about how physically attractive my son will be. I'm more concerned about him being a good person and finding a good partner.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hope that's the majority.
Yes, me too. Not people being like, I don't even know what the boy equivalent of this. I hope my son will be really, really tall and have great calves. You know, like,
This question, am I in the wrong here to think the intention behind the statement is just unsettling? I hope every single person in the world will say no.
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 This is already, no matter your perspective, the fact that you're talking about this is already just, in general, unsettling.
Yeah. And
Goodness.
And so I don't even know how this conversation came up, but it just sucks to me that she found the most insane guy ever to have this conversation with, because it's like, now she's questioning her own moral compass when it's like, you know, you happen to run into the
Don't get plagued by this.
craziest guy in the planet.
Don't
That's
think
like,
that this is normal. Although I hear that this is probably a common perspective
Right.
shared by many men around the world, which
and they just don't say
makes
it.
me want to throw up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I feel like
I think it's natural to want your child to be successful, to be a good person, to be respectable, and and to have a good life with whoever they end up with.
Right.
Maybe 500 steps down that line, that would include having a nice ass, but that should not be anything that your mind should be set on.
Right.
It should be focused towards.
And I honestly think that it's kind of ironic that she mentioned those creepy guys about the ass thing when this guy she's talking to is one of those creepy guys.
Yeah.
So, let's check the post out and see what people were saying.
Oh my goodness, my sister just texted me. It's 73 degrees where she lives.
Does she live in California?
No, Ohio.
Oh, my sister lives in
apparently
California.
it was like an ice cream run, and so they and now she has ice cream.
She gets to
and
run.
it looks so nice, not with ice cream, probably.
Oh, okay.
But just I'll
So-
just show you a picture. It's just like give me that
that's
weather,
crazy.
please.
Is that in Bowling Green?
Oh,
So,
That's insane.
oh, it's nice.
but okay, so
Live me down there.
Live me
I
down.
don't know what that means.
Soon you will live you down.
I will live you down, me. There.
okay, so throwaway 882 says this. There's a
Thank
lot.
you, Throwaway 82, for chiming in.
There's a lot more here. NTA for asking questions and explaining your views. If you made some accusations, maybe that would be asshole material. Maybe it wouldn't. But this person doesn't have their priorities straight and may very well have more of a problem.
Okay, I see. So
Excuse me?
they're saying that she could be the asshole for implying that he's a pedophile
If she
and
did.
stuff.
Right.
If she did.
This person doesn't have their priorities straight. Agreed. And they may very well have more of a problem. I agree.
And then I
So not the asshole for asking the questions, maybe the asshole. Well, I mean,
For implying.
But
but
I mean,
again, I don't think she did. I think he got defensive about that
because she
just from asking the questions.
right. And then I guess previously it said that she said, granted, he feels that way because I've questioned some of his very shady actions, and even he thinks they're inappropriate, but still defends it. That's what. So she was. I mean. And she responded saying this. In the past, I said this relationship he's been entertaining can be seen as grooming? Okay, so there's a lot. Okay, let's see what they're saying. Okay. In the past, I said that his relationship he's been entertaining can be seen as grooming because he met this girl at a party when he was 19 and she was 14. They exchanged social media and talked to her a bit after that. All just friendly conversation, but they stopped talking shortly after, and then 5 years later, she coincidentally ends up working with him, and they start seeing each other regularly. So, when he was 19 and this girl was 14, they met at a party.
Okay.
And then when she was 19 and he was 24,
They met again.
And they...
In general, without any perspective, if this was just a random person, I would be intriguedly concerned, but not really worried about it. But understanding the thoughts that this person is having, I am now,
And I guess he's entertaining this relationship, and she said it can be seen as grooming. And I guess that was the past conversation that led to him getting defensive in this one.
Yes.
But
again, I feel like that wouldn't.
I feel like that wouldn't. That's
wouldn't
not
mean
that
him.
bad.
He's not thinking about incest or pedophilia.
He's just putting it. So him putting it out there. I feel like.
And he didn't make any moves when he was 19 to the 14-year-old.
Right.
Probably not. Yeah.
They just
no
met.
reason to know that.
Yeah.
He doesn't agree that it's grooming, and maybe it's not since they didn't talk for long, and there was apparently no intent to mold her into the perfect partner or sexualize her. But if you ask me, I still think that he made that impression on a child and chose to befriend her when that's just not really okay at all, and I think most people would agree with that. At least I wouldn't be friends with a 14-year-old at that age.
I'm also concerned what they were at a party, a 14-year-old and a 19-year-old.
Maybe a high school party? I don't know.
So it would be concerning if he went to a high school party because
He's
would
19.
be in college.
Right.
He would be graduating.
That's true.
And it's like, yeah, sure. I mean, you didn't necessarily, from the information we have, show any signs of grooming. But I don't know. It's just, again, in hindsight, with the knowledge we know about what he's thinking about his hypothetical daughter, just makes me, he's just a shady person, from the get-go.
Yeah.
And, okay, so, I think most people agree with that. That's why he said it was inappropriate and wouldn't do it now, but he still just think it was wrong to be friends with, but he still doesn't think it was wrong to be friends with her when he was 19 and she was 14 because he talked to everyone and was more social back then. But when you keep hearing him say that eyebrow raising shit, it starts to become a pattern. I really worry for that, honestly.
Okay.
And then deleted comments underneath that and says, 19 and 14 is a problem. He's gross. Okay.
Well, I feel like if it wasn't making any moves, it'd be fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
What, is 14 like a freshman?
Yeah, I would
Right.
say.
Like, I have freshman
Freshman
friends.
or maybe like 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe middle school.
Okay, if
Because
it's
like
8th grade,
if
it's like-
18's a senior,
it's
then
like
14
different.
would be 8th grade, corresponding
Yeah.
with that. But of course, with the plus or
Right.
minus 1-ish.
Yeah. So wait. Okay,
Okay.
this person here says, no assholes here. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess no assholes here, literally and figuratively. Oh, yeah.
No one has an asshole in this room. I don't know what this person's trying to say.
Flat ass is just completely flat.
Like, you do not have a digestive tract.
It's just an extension of your back to your legs. Okay, It's weird if you're not someone who values appearance above everything else. I know people who think appearance is the only way to guarantee success and happiness. The theory that being an attractive person can get a decent personality easier than someone who is a good person but not attractive and can get a desirable body. Wait.
I'm not following.
Wait. It's weird.
Are they saying it's easier to get a good personality if you're
Weird if you're not-
attractive?
Right.
It's weird if you're not someone who values appearance above everything else. Okay, if you're not someone who values appearance above everything, okay. Because there are people who do value appearance above everything else, which I feel bad for those people.
Right.
I know people who think appearance is the only way to guarantee your success or happiness. The theory being that an attractive person can get a decent personality easier? That has nothing to... No. Can get someone with a decent person... And someone who is a good person but not conventionally attractive can get a desirable
body. So they're saying that someone who's ugly is going to have a harder time being attractive, but they could have a decent personality. And then someone who is... But it's easier for someone who...
It's easier for someone who looks attractive and who is a piece of shit right now to
To
become
change.
a better person.
Right, so now they have both best of both worlds.
I'm worried that once you're focused on
okay.
on physical attractiveness right away,
Right.
that you're already too far down that, and that
Yeah.
that's still gonna be locked into you. And then the second thing, I think the guy is just trying to really awful way to say he wants his kids to have many things going for them as possible.
Right.
No. I mean,
So he's like kind of defending this person. And then OP responds...
I understand, but I don't really agree.
I understand that he wants his kid to have a good life. Like, I get where he's coming from, but
that is one of a
like,
billion pieces to make you a
Right.
little bit more
And
likely
I
to find a
he's
partner.
focusing too much
On
on
the
it,
butt.
and like,
Yeah. Granted, that's where the conversation started, and maybe that's just where it just gradually
Yeah.
landed to. But I don't really like the idea of thinking about
your daughter's butt so
my
much.
how because again, like the largest of that's not just like, oh, I am just like very fashionable, or I'm just very like a nice look. No, that is a like very sexualized like
Right.
part of your body.
Yes.
I don't like the
He's
fact
not
that
saying-
he's thinking about just that.
He's not saying I wish my
he's-
daughter would have long, luscious hair. It's just like, it's like butts.
It's
Yeah.
just
and he's
it's just
implementing like his preference on
Yeah.
her.
Into his daughter,
Yeah.
which is...
like,
like, I
if
want
she's
my daughter to be
willing-
hot.
if
It's
he's
like...
willing to change like that part of her. What else is he willing to
yeah.
push? Or
If he had a daughter, would he comment like, your butt's too small, make it bigger? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
don't let this guy have kids or a wife.
Yeah, no.
So,
again, like the worry of this man. I know it's not like his like worst fear, but I love the idea of that. This would be like the worst part of my life if I hook up with this woman who looked like she had a really fat ass, but she actually just had surgery. And then we have children, and then we have a daughter, and she grows up, and her ass is small? No!
You lied to me!
No! How dare you!
It's like, you never told me on our first hookup that you had a BBL. I'm so...
That should be the first thing you mention in a relationship.
I got it when I was 19, and he's like, don't get me started on 19. And it's just, so
sad.
Okay.
What a poor guy. Like, I feel bad for this kid, man. But also, I don't want to ever see him in my life.
And then OP says, my thing is though, if his daughter did end up having a small butt, is he going to tell her to make it bigger?
Yeah.
Or, so she can check my people. I think it's really weird to honestly think about your child's sexual attraction level.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean,
When it comes down to it, he should not pressure her into doing anything. Like, it's her decision.
and then the final comment on this entire post is from the OP saying, Honestly, those people who think looks mean everything are shallow people most of the time and don't find good relationships.
Yeah.
Most people I know think personality is more important for a relationship, but being attractive
The
gets
only
you
way
in
to
the door.
survive a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I guess
Like you can have if you look attractive but you're a terrible person, you can have all the hookups you want, but you're not gonna have any sort of like long-term
Yeah.
satisfaction.
Absolutely.
So,
Anyway, I would love to keep talking, but I do have unfortunately
You gotta
places
run.
to be.
that's our last story.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, what else can we say? That's like.
I think those were three very those were obvious. Like we sided with the clear winner in
Yeah.
people.
I don't
I
think
think it was no, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, these are very strange situations, but I love reading about them. They're very.
I know. I tried to
Yeah.
pick ones that weren't like multi-million. Like everyone knows about these stories, you know.
Yeah. No, these were good.
So that was.
But like
that was
next
awesome.
time maybe we could put our own aim at the asshole story.
We like make up our own things, maybe.
Or like
No, but like
from our
Or
real
from
life.
real
real
life.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to. My memory's not that.
We'd
good.
have to change names and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
we put like 3 in from our own things, and we just do like a roulette, like a guess, like who
like a Russian
Yeah.
roulette.
Anyway, this was a very inefficient use of your time. It was about an hour.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wasted your hour with us because
Me
we
too.
enjoy having you.
me as well.
So yes, thank you, special guest Rachel. Maybe we'll see you again
Yay.
someday.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bust out of here because actually the police are on their way, Rachel, and
Oh no!
Um,
What?
I was like, yeah, I forgot that we dialed them earlier. Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're gonna finally break out.
I've been Savvy.
I've been Matthew.
And I've been Rachel.
Bye.